I want to show you how easy it is to do this. So Neelu, let's go with the word. Let's go with overwhelmed.
Overwhelm. Okay.
What is the number?
So this is what they'd written in. There was no number given with it. They just wrote it in.
Okay.
So you know what?
That's fine. That's
whatever's written. Okay, Elizabeth's written overwhelmed 7. So let's go with 7.
Let's go with that. So there's overwhelm 7. And here is this fascinating way of using the decrees. And if you're practitioners, trainers, coaches, healers, you want to give this a shot. This is the only body of work where you can, because the answer is so simple, right? The decree we're going to use is the decree that we used on our call 1. And the decree is -1. But here's the thing. I'm not going to say it. I am going to say the problem. And Neelu, standing in for the client, is going to say -1. And each of you all, whatever your numbers are, with whatever word you wrote, you will check what's happening to you. Ready? Steady? Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. 7 overwhelm.
-1.
And everybody smile and have water. And you just give it these few seconds in having the sip of water. Please take a look at your number. Take a look at that problem, that symptom of anxiety, that symptom of abandonment. And please tell me, from what to what has it come? And did you say Elizabeth overwhelmed 7?
Yes.
Okay, so Elizabeth, because we are keeping an eye out for you, what's the number now? And is it still overwhelmed or is it something else? Everybody else, take a look. Is it still unsupported? Is it still numb? Is it still
abandoned, rejected, abandoned, unappreciated, not
good enough? Check.
And mention the word so that I can bring it to your attention. And Elizabeth's written overwhelmed 4.
Fantastic. It didn't take more than 5 seconds. In 5 seconds, and if we give it another couple of, so 4, did she say 4?
4.
4. Remaining 4 overwhelmed.
-1.
And anybody who wants to come on and try this, just raise your hand up.
It's still sinking in. Let them come to the numbers.
Basically, even though you're the client, I am going to say your problem and you are going to say -1.
Yeah, and in fact,
yeah, and this on Saturday, and by the way, Saturday we'll have an advanced level of this.
Right. As good as the training call from the offer. So you know what? Happy bonuses to you.
Thank you, Neelu.
So, even the previous set that you were doing, now a lot of people say, right, that I am left mind oriented, or I'm too emotional, or I'm too logical. So for everybody, right? For example, Elizabeth went from 7 to 4. So even though I was standing in, I have my own numbers in my head going on. The logical part of my brain literally went like, okay, 7, so it's 6 now. -1, 5. 7 times, it'll come to 0. So I'm not thinking it or overthinking. In my head, it's automatically gone -1. Anyway.
Correct.
Yeah. So
correct.
It's another way to look at it.
Correct. But that's only a one shift, and we do have more than one shift.
More than one shift.
But yes, even if you're, like Neelu said, right? Even if that's your ruler, your left brain, you will still decrease 1 point. So go ahead.
So you'll say it 4 times or 7 times and you'll be at 0. Correct. And saying it 7 times is not even 30 seconds.
Correct.
What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? Still the fastest thing you can do to move and shake and shift.
Right.
And how are you doing?
Yeah. Nipa says abandoned. Nipa is an abandoned -8 or abandoned 8. I'm not sure what the hyphen in between.
No, it must be it. It must be it. So
Okay.
Nidhu, let's do abandoned. Yeah, so let's do
And
it.
Elizabeth is one, is at one now.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Less than a minute. Now,
It's
it
8
doesn't mean-
versus 8.
it doesn't mean that we have 1 minute sessions, because you are going to take a little bit of time, right? You're going to think about this story going on today. Then you're going to think about the similarity with your childhood. And then you're going to come up with this description and a number. And now we're going to do it without the number, so that the left brain doesn't come in to say, oh, it'll -1. So we'll do it without the number. Let us do it for abandoned. For Nipa, abandoned.
I'm saying -1, right?
Yeah,
-1.
have a sip of water.
Nitika has also written, I feel my numbness transform to awareness.
Nice.